What is up, YouTube? We got a tech card. And by tech card, I mean Altima 600 registration. For the Freedom Factory, January 17th. Yep, we're gonna go race with Cletus. Why not? I know, I live in New York, and the Freedom Factory is in Bradenton, Florida. Whatever, not the point, okay? The build series for the Altima 600, Road to the Freedom Factory, starts now. What's up, Build a Kingdom? Just want to give you guys a quick update here. As you can see, Sandy here has a fiberglass tonneau cover that I got for free, Facebook Marketplace. Do you see that this is the same color? It's the same color. Free. That right there, Tiger Tits, is the right price, okay? That's awesome. It is a little beat up, okay? It's a little beat up, but it's the same color as my truck. Fiberglass tonneau cover. Free. Free. So, I just did this. But let's talk about what's been going on, because I haven't been posting a video, right? So, as you can see behind me, Nightwing over here, I've been grinding a little bit over there. Trying to get some of that old paint off. I've been tinkering a little bit on the wing, okay? Been tinkering a little bit over here, okay? Because I'm trying to get back to that. But a couple videos ago, I undercoated Sandy, and I talked about how you guys can make some money. Now, at the time, I wasn't actually planning on doing that myself, like, to make money, because I want to get back on this. I was trying to make content for you guys. But then I started looking at my finances a little bit. And I want to go to Florida in January to hang out with none other than Cletus McFarland and run the Altima 600, okay? My boy Justin over at Sparks and Recreation, he ran it last time, did really well. Rumor is they only took 80 cars this time. Last time there was like 120. I'm really hoping there's not 120. I'm more happy with 80. But I did get my registration tech card, so we got a tech card, and I went and bought an Altima the other day. A sweet one. And we will go look at that in a moment, but let's talk about the undercoating, because that's what I was talking about, okay? So, I told you guys, you can make money. You can make money undercoating, quick money. And that's what I've been doing. So, shortly after that video, I said, you know what? I need to put some cash in the coffers if I want to go do this Florida trip in January. We need to make some money. At this point, I think it's been 2 weeks. I've done 4 cars, other than my own. I think I did 4. No, I did 3, and I got 1 this Saturday. So, at this point, I've already made $900, because I said $300 at the cheapest. And I went to the cheapest because I was just trying to make some quick money. You could definitely charge more than that. But I've done 3 cars so far at $300 a car. That's $900. Strangely enough, guess what I paid for our Altima? $900. Okay? I still have fluid left in my bucket of undercoating. So, this weekend on Saturday, which is today is Thursday. So, Saturday, I have another one to do, a Tahoe. That's gonna put us at $1,200. Wait, does that add up right? Yeah, $1,200. And I have another one scheduled for the Saturday after that. Now, at that point, I'm probably gonna have to order another bucket if anybody else wants to get undercoating done after that. And obviously I'll need another bucket for future undercoatings that I have to do my own stuff, but that might be it for this year, okay? I mean, $1,500 ain't bad for a bucket of undercoating that cost me $341. All right, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. $1,500 and I undercoated my truck. So that video proved itself 100% true. All right, I was right, and I did it. And now we have an Altima to go do the Altima 600. So let's go look at the Altima. Let's go look at this peach that I bought for $900. Well, guys, this is a Nissan Altima. Our current race car, I guess. Our current race car project, if you will. This one is the 2007 flavor. Come on back here, let's take a look at the trunk. This right here 3.5 SE. Connor, are you looking at the trunk or are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you in the truck.
And the trunk? 3.5. I believe this is super excellent. Sure, yeah, that's what it means. Super excellent. It's a V6, okay? All right, so typical Nissan Altima. Scratches, banged up, beat up. But this one's not rusty. She's just got your typical Altima scuffage. Now, if you look in there, it's got a wiggle stick. This is a manual V6 car. So, I think we can win the race with this, no problem. If you look up there, there's a little disco ball hanging. So, from this point forward, this car will be lovingly referred to as Disco. We're naming the car Disco. The interior is kind of falling apart a little bit here. But we're going to strip all that stuff out. Now, quick, let's look under the hood. Can you climb, Connor?
Yep. Try to.
Can I get the hood open? If you take a little gander over here, there's an issue here. See, she's got some kinks. All right, everything's a little melted. Now, according to the guy's mechanic that we got the car from, he claimed that the alternator overheated. Your fingers in front of the camera that whole time? Did you get any?
Not
the whole time?
Yeah, not the whole time. I just put it in front
The
of
guy's
the camera.
mechanic told him that he thought the alternator overheated, and that's what caused the fire. After me personally running the car for a couple of minutes, I don't think that's what it was. It's possible. We're definitely going to check it. We have to, run through all the checks and balances to see what's going on. I don't know what you're doing with that camera, kid. Stop messing around. And figure out what's wrong. We're going to see if that alternator is actually wrong. Changing that alternator is not an easy task. Here, I'll actually show you where it is. Here, let me see that camera, Connor. Way down in there. Can you see it? There's an alternator down there hiding behind all that stuff. It's way down in there. Not an easy task to, definitely not going to be an easy task to fix. So we're going to check the voltage and whatnot on that bad boy and see if it's good. I'd rather not change it, but if I think at all that that's the issue, we will change it. I am more thinking that the valve cover is leaking oil. Well, that's a hood, dude. The valve cover is leaking oil onto the exhaust manifold that runs out of the front of the motor, and I think that's what caused the fire, personally. But we're definitely going to do some investigation and find out. We got to get this thing home. We got to get it up on the lift. We're definitely going to paint it, for sure. I'm actually going to paint it like my race car, with the red, white, and blue and everything. Obviously, the main sponsor will be Build It Kingdom, because that's the whole point of what we're doing right now, is to get some publicity for the channel. But I'm willing to take on other sponsors. If somebody wants to throw us a little cash or gas money to get down and back, maybe some tires. I don't even know what these tires look like. I haven't really paid attention to them. But let's see if it starts. I left the battery hooked up for like a week. We've had it for about a week now. And I don't know if it'll start. Let's see. Let's see if it drained the battery. Go that way. Okay, let's see if this thing starts. Brake, clutch, I got power. We're going to go to neutral just cuz. That's what I'm talking about right there. Fired right up. Now we got some funky Christmas light stuff going on here, but overall, it runs. We're gonna give her a good once over, get her back to the shop, and in the next episode, we're gonna dig into this thing, see what we're working with. Catch you later.